Long ago, the wild breathed freely across silent continents. Forests whispered ancient songs older than human memory. Rivers moved like living spirits shaping the sleeping earth. Then cities rose, and the wild slowly stepped back. Yet the earth never forgot its original rhythm. Beneath concrete, seeds waited patiently for their moment. Nature sleeps, but it rarely truly disappears. Across the planet, quiet miracles slowly began returning. In abandoned valleys, grasses grew taller each passing year. Trees returned like old guardians, reclaiming forgotten temples. The wind carried stories older than civilization itself. Somewhere deep inside forests, silence welcomed returning footsteps. Wolves appeared first, shadows moving through recovering wilderness. Their howls echoed like prayers through mountain valleys. With wolves came balance, unseen but deeply powerful. Deer changed paths, forests breathed easier once again. Rivers cleared as vegetation embraced fragile riverbanks. Fish returned like silver whispers beneath flowing water. The land seemed to remember its forgotten harmony. Lions, too, began reclaiming the ancient plains. Golden eyes watched sunsets across grasslands once lost. The circle of life quietly rebuilt its sacred rhythm. Predators returned not as destroyers, but healers. Their presence restored invisible threads within living ecosystems. In distant wetlands, birds filled the sky again. Feathers glowed like prayers rising toward the horizon. Marshes awakened, breathing slowly with patient tides. Even deserts revealed fragile green miracles after rain. Seeds hidden for decades suddenly greeted sunlight. Life waited patiently for the world to listen. When humans stepped back, the earth stepped forward. Not with anger, but quiet determination to heal. Mountains, rivers, forests remembered their ancient duties. The wild returned like an old spirit awakening. Cities nearby watched nature reclaim forgotten spaces. Foxes wandered silent streets under pale moonlight. Deer grazed where engines once roared endlessly. The boundary between human world and wild softened. Something sacred moved quietly through these changing lands. It felt like the earth breathing deeper again. Old ecosystems slowly rewove their invisible networks. Every plant, insect, and predator played sacred roles. Balance was never lost, only waiting to return. Even damaged forests carried memories of abundance. Given time, roots spoke again beneath dark soil. The forest listened, then slowly answered the call. Birds returned first, messengers of quiet restoration. Their songs felt like gentle blessings upon the land. Sunlight touched young leaves growing from ancient ground. The wild teaches patience beyond human imagination. Healing comes slowly, like dawn across mountains. But every sunrise carries the promise of renewal. The earth does not seek revenge or victory. It simply remembers how life should flow. And life flows strongest where balance returns. Humans now stand quietly at nature's doorway, watching the wilderness rise like an ancient memory. Perhaps this is the earth teaching us humility. Perhaps the wild returns to remind us gently, we were never separate from the living world. Forests, rivers, animals share our deeper breath. When the wild heals, something inside us heals. The planet whispers softly through wind and leaves. Step back, listen, and the earth will recover. Because the wild was never truly gone.